Good morning. I'd like to welcome all of you to the 2019 commencement ceremony for Southside Virginia Community College and be the first of many to offer congratulations to the class of 2019. If my math is correct, today marks the 49th commencement ceremony here at Southside and my 24th. And as many of you already know, this is also my last commencement. With that in mind, I have exercised presidential privilege and will preside over today's celebration. Thank you for indulging me this opportunity. Would you please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem by Dr. Michelle Edmonds, Dean of Nursing, Allied Health, and Natural Science, and the invocation by Dr. Ronald Thornhill, a member of the Southside Virginia Community College Local Board. Following the invocation, Mrs. Betsy Sherritt, Local Board Chair, will give an official welcome and recognize our special guests.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Simply beautiful. As we remain standing, let us pray. God of our weary years and God of our silent tears, as we gather today, first and foremost, hold the rein. We rejoice that a moment so long awaited is a moment attained. As these graduates brace themselves for a world full of challenges and a culture driven by social media, keep them grounded in the fact that your grace is still sufficient. While we celebrate their accomplishments, we also recognize others who made this day possible. Parents who nurtured them, teachers who inspired them, friends who encouraged them, and families who put up with them. Yet, with these exciting possibilities that await, keep us mindful of our responsibility to live for more than just ourselves. Help them to put their gifts and skills to use for the benefit of many, serving your larger purpose for this world. Bless us with your presence and the assurance of good things yet to come as we honor you, Dr. Roberts, for his untiring years of service and this community of learning that has shaped us for the good. It is in his name we pray. Amen.
You may be seated.
Good morning. On behalf of Southside Virginia Community College Board, it is my distinct pleasure to welcome each of you today to our 2019 commencement exercises. We especially want to welcome you, our graduates, for this is your day of accomplishment and recognition. We also extend a hearty welcome to all the families of our graduates and salute them for their support and encouragement they have provided in seeing these students to the successful completion of their goals. I want to recognize the administrators, faculty, and staff of Southside Virginia Community College who have worked so diligently to provide an environment of learning for these students, and who are directly responsible for providing the guidance and wisdom necessary for each of them as they attain this milestone in their lives. On behalf of the College Board, I would like to welcome our special guests and ask they stand as they are recognized. And please hold your applause until all are called. Mr. Bert Jones, Associate Vice Chancellor for Facilities Management Services, Virginia Community Colleges Service System. Mr. Whit Madur, Director of Internal Audit, Virginia Community College System. Ms. Amy Cole, Southern Virginia Higher Education Center, Director of Student and Partner Relations. Mrs. Lori Michelson, Director of Governor's School of Southside Virginia. Dr. Kim Evans, Superintendent, Greensville County Schools. Dr. Daisy Hicks, Superintendent, Buckingham County Schools. Dr. Christy Somerville-Majette, Superintendent, Brunswick County Schools. Dr. Amy Griffin, Superintendent, Cumberland County Schools. Dr. Rodney Berry, Superintendent, Nottoway County Schools. Charles Berkeley, Superintendent, Lunenburg County Schools. Dr. Julia Gilliam, Assistant Superintendent, Prince Edward County Schools. Dr. Nancy Leonard, Superintendent, Charlotte County Schools. Mrs. Jacqueline Hawks, Chair, Nottoway County School Board. We are also fortunate today to have with us members of the college's local board and the foundation board who so faithfully serve their communities. They are Dr. Jeffrey Scales, Cumberland County, Mr. Mark Finney, Brunswick County, Dr. Ronald Thornhill, Brunswick County, Mrs. Brenda Toon Fuller, Halifax County, Mr. Lawrence Wilkerson Sr., Halifax County, and foundation board members present, Mr. Chris Bailey, Mrs. Hazel Wynn Baker, and Mr. Peter Hunt. For over 4 decades, Southside Virginia Community College has been an integral part of 10 counties and the one city it serves. During this time, the college has worked tirelessly to build a tradition of education for this area. Ladies and gentlemen, SVCC is your community college. I encourage all of you here today, the young and the young at heart, to take advantage of our facilities just as these fine graduates have done. Whether you wish to make a career change or just take a class for personal growth, I invite you to enter our doors and explore the many opportunities that await you here. American motivational speaker Brian Tracy said the following of lifelong learners: those people who develop the ability to continuously acquire new and better forms of knowledge that they can apply to their work and to their lives will be the movers and shakers in our society for the indefinite future. We are delighted that each of you could join us today for this very special occasion, and all the best, all the very best to our graduates, and thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Sherrod. It's my pleasure at this time to recognize significant academic achievements of several select individuals. But before doing that, I would like to take just a moment to honor the men and women who have given up their time and talent to teach, advise, mentor, motivate, and support the members of the class of 2019, both inside and outside of the classroom. Here at Southside Virginia Community College, we know where the rubber meets the road and we recognize that our greatest asset is our faculty. So I'm going to ask our faculty members to please stand and be recognized. Faculty, please stand. Thank you. It has been a long-standing tradition here at Southside to recognize faculty and staff who have achieved the highest level of academic preparation, the doctoral degree, by reenactment of the ceremonial hooding of the candidate during our commencement program. This year, we are proud to recognize 3 such members of the SVCC faculty. First, Dr. Lisa Jordan, Associate Professor of History and Political Science. Dr. Jordan earned the Doctor of Philosophy and Public Policy and Administration degree from Walden University. Her dissertation topic was Effects of Historic Preservation Policy on Urban Neighborhood Stabilization. Dr. Jordan has been a member of our full-time faculty since August of 2013. Assisting me in the hooding will be her husband, William Jordan. Next is Dr. Alfonso Seward, Assistant Professor of Administration of Justice. Dr. Seward earned the Doctor of Business Administration degree with an emphasis in criminal justice from North Central University. His dissertation focused on recidivism of African American males. Dr. Seward has been a member of our full-time faculty since January of 2015. Assisting in his hooding will be his wife, Talisha Seward. Our third honoree is Dr. Deborah Smiley Wandell, Director of Workforce Development and Continuing Education. Dr. Smiley Wandell earned the Doctor of Philosophy and Community College Leadership from Old Dominion University. Her dissertation topic was a workforce development study to explore current demand for industry-recognized credentials. Dr. Smiley Wendell has worked at Southside Virginia Community College since August of 1997. Assisting in her hooding will be her husband and daughter, John Wendell and Dixie Walker. Congratulations again to all 3 of our newly dubbed colleagues, Dr. Jordan, Dr. Seward, and Dr. Smiley Wendell. The Phi Theta Kappa International Honor Society is an organization of scholars that exists to recognize and encourage scholarship among students in community colleges. The Honor Society also seeks to develop leadership and service among its members by promoting an intellectual climate that would stimulate further continuing education for each member. Will the 2019 Phi Theta Kappa graduates please stand and be recognized? Thank you. The Phi Theta Kappa All-USA team represents the best academic talent at the nation's community and technical colleges. 3 Southside Virginia Community College students were nominated this year and named to the All-Virginia Academic Team. The students were recognized with medallions and certificates at a luncheon held in Richmond in April. One of the 2019 Phi Theta Kappa All Virginia All Virginia academic team members was from Southside Virginia Community College and is graduating today. Randy Lee, would you please stand and be recognized? Dual enrollment is a partnership between Virginia's public school systems and area private schools and Southside Virginia Community College that allows high school students to earn high school and college credit at the same time. Students can earn associate degrees, certificates, career study certificates, and industry certifications in specialized areas. Would all the dual enrollment students please stand and be recognized? All right, thank you. The Make It Happen program encourages minority male enrollment in institutions of higher education and provides support services to ensure their success. Will the Make It Happen graduates please stand and be recognized? The Women in Search of Excellence, or WISE mentoring program, addresses challenges facing women in higher education by fostering healthy relationships and providing support, guidance, and encouragement to achieve personal, financial, professional, and academic growth. Will the WISE graduates stand and be recognized? And last but not least, the Student Ambassador Program is a selective program of emerging student leaders who embody the spirit of the college in a variety of ways, including recruitment, campus tours, community programs, and fundraising. Their leadership has made a lasting impact on and off campus. Will the Student Ambassador graduates please stand and accept our appreciation for your service to the college? Thank you, and congratulations to all of you who have achieved academic excellence and success. Stephen Franklin is a native of Bossier City, Louisiana, and is an Armed Forces veteran with over a decade of experience in Navy Special Operations. Stephen is a proud husband to wife Selena and father of two beautiful girls. He is a volunteer youth soccer and volleyball coach and a member of the American Legion. He already has an associate's degree in business management, and today, as a member of the SVCC class of 2019, will graduate with the associate degree in nursing. Following graduation, Stephen plans to work in emergency and critical care medicine while continuing pursuit of advanced nursing education. It is my honor to welcome Stephen Franklin, who will provide today's graduate address.
Is this thing on? How's everybody doing today? I know there is a deep gasp from everybody who knows me right now at the moment I took this stand, so here goes nothing. President Roberts, local board chair, Mrs. Betsy Sherritt, platform and special guests. I've gone over this a few times, I don't want to mess this up. SVCC administrators, I did it. Faculty, staff, family, friends, and my fellow classmates of the class of 2019. Before I begin, I would like to thank those teachers and faculty who chose me to represent SVCC. I did it again, gotcha, and give the commencement address. It is a great honor to give this address, and I promise that I do not take it lightly. Also, what were you thinking? President Roberts, Mrs. Battle, Dr. Edmonds, Mrs. Anderson, Mrs. Arthur, Mrs. Fisher, and all the rest of the faculty that, of course, I didn't name and am forgetting because, to be honest, I'm a little bit nervous. I just want to say thank you for the honor. And again, I think I speak for all of us when I reiterate, what were you thinking? So I'm going to do my best to keep you all from regretting this decision and try to give some positive words and some motivation. And also, I'd like to thank, before I move on, my smoking hot wife, Selena. She's right over there. Everybody look at her. You look great, baby. I love you. My gorgeous daughters, Ava and Adeline, are also sitting over there, just little beauties. I love you. My father, who made the drive up from Louisiana, he fought and braved leaving the humidity to come to the humidity. And my father-in-law, Alan, my mother-in-law, Lily, who've offered their gracious support while I've gone on this journey. Thank you so much. I love you. And I know my dad's videotaping right now. My grandmother is an older Cajun woman who just couldn't make the ride up, but I know that she would love nothing more than to be here. And I just want to say, for the camera, of course, I love you, Grandma. And again, I just can't say enough about the amazing staff at the Higher Education Center in South Boston, which is where I've done the majority of my studies. We have a fantastic staff and facility over there, and for all my South Boston graduates, I'm not sure if you know just how lucky we are to have that facility in a small rural town. And everybody just give a round of applause for that. To my amazing classmates and my fellow nursing school graduates. There you are. We did it. Woo, what a ride, right? Here we are. It feels good, so on to the next lesson. So most people that know me know that I can be a man of many words, and some of you are probably sitting here thinking that right now. Is this guy ever going to be quiet? So I didn't want to make this the boring speech that I was reading from a piece of paper like I'm doing now. But again, nerves got the best of me, so I'm going to try to shoot from the hip and give you the grip. Everybody follow that? That was good. Come on, y'all. A tough crowd, right? Tough crowd. That was good. So anyways, I welcome spotlight and attention usually. I haven't really spoken for Woodstock before, so this is interesting. And I really don't want to say anything stupid, but I do want to give you a little bit of a background of myself. I'm not going to take you through the boring details of my early childhood, where I was born in Bossier City, Louisiana, at 9 pounds, 2 ounces. I was raised by, no, I'm just joking. No, but yeah, so I am from Louisiana. I did attempt college once before in my younger years. So I noticed that we had a lot of dual enrollment students here, the high school graduates. And I just can't tell you how impressed I am with y'all to put forth the effort that you've put forth. And I noticed there was a bunch of you here again. Can y'all stand up again? I know President Roberts already recognized y'all, but like just one more round of applause. What an amazing effort. And I just want to tell y'all, you may be seated. I've always wanted to say that. You may be seated. All right. But it's impressive, and it's a tough road. And the road to higher education is all about the road to motivation. What are we going to do with our lives when presented with opportunity? The opportunity that you've all had in front of you, that you may have taken advantage of in high school, that some of you may have taken advantage of right out of high school, that some of you may have taken advantage of to receive the highest level of education and receive that tonight, here today. This morning, here today. I was really preparing for this thing to be in the evening. But, you could also be almost 40 years old like myself and pursue another level of education. The point is that it's never over. It's never time to get the degree, to get the certificate, and to move on. It's not about the accomplishments that we make. It's about the journey to get there, the journey for personal growth. And all of you have exploited that journey in some way here today. You've gotten just a little bit of a taste of what it's like to receive that accomplishment. I urge you to look back and think about that journey, that experience. I've had the pleasure of deploying and traveling all over the world and the country, and I have the pleasure of being able to see a different perspective of life on this earth. It can be cut short. What are we going to do What will we make of it while we're here? Everyone that's here sitting here in the cap and gown today is going to receive a certificate. They're going to receive their diploma. And it's a fantastic accomplishment. But don't stop there. Don't let this be the end. This is the beginning of your journey. Everything from this forth, you have this moment to look back on and say, I did that. Why can't I do this? And you may fail. I've had many successes in my life, but the truth is, I have felt defeat more times, at least 10 times more time than I've ever felt success. But it is that personal growth, it is that internal motivation that keeps you going. Nobody, and I mean nobody, can stop that motivation inside of you. Nobody can stop that drive. Nobody can tell you you can't do something, because at this point, you know for a fact that you can. You can keep going. You can do anything that you set your mind to, and I urge you to stick to that path and remember that that is who you are. That is what you're made of. We're go-getters. We're champions, and today is just the beginning. I'll leave you with one last quote from one of my homies, Little Nas X. Take that horse to the Old Town Road and ride till you can't no more.
Thank you, Stephen. You may have doubted our judgment, but I think you have proved us wrong, that we made the right choice in asking you to be our class speaker. Thank you again, and thank you for your service to our country. At this time, let's give him another round of applause. At this time, Dr. Dalton is coming to present the candidates from graduation. Following the conferring of degrees and certificates, we will begin awarding diplomas. I am asking you, as a personal favor to me here at my last commencement ceremony, and in respect of your fellow graduates, that you return to your seat after crossing the stage, and please remain for the duration of the ceremony. I promise you that we are trying to move through this part of the ceremony as expeditiously as possible to get out of here before the rain starts. So thank you for your cooperation. But I don't see mine. Oh.
She had one more page for you to announce the recession at the end.
Hmm?
She had one more page for you to announce the recession at the end. It was on the back of the last page. Right there. She had this as your last part.
Yeah, but I don't have the part that says the final recession.
She sent that to me. That's what she gave you to read. I don't think I was supposed to.
No. So, yeah, you have to say that they're all whatever it's supposed to do. Okay, all right.
Thank you, Dr. Roberts. Graduates, it's at this time that I'm able to acknowledge that you have achieved all of the steps to become graduates of Southside Virginia Community College, whether a degree, a certificate, a diploma, or a career study certificate. You have achieved all that you need to achieve to be considered a graduate of Southside Virginia Community College. At this time, Dr. Roberts will award those degrees, diplomas, certificates, and career study certificates.
By the powers vested in me by the Commonwealth of Virginia, I grant all the rights and privileges appertaining for each of the appropriate certificates, diplomas, or degrees granted to the graduates of Southside Virginia Community College on this 11th day of May 2019. Graduates, would you please stand? Graduates, would you please stand? And you may turn your tassels.
At this time, we will begin the reading of the names. Odin Alaric. Andrea Waltrip. Aaron Yang. Justin Blackwell. Ashante Rivas. Keisha House. Brianna Bacon. Zion Easter. Bashir Burns. Jalisha Barner. Ariel Hunt. Naya Hawkins. Precious Walker. Deasia Alexander. Naya Scott. Kamani McCarthy. Keon Gilliam. Seda McCarthy. Amari Johnson. Jace Easter. Matthew Condesito. Stormy Smith. Slow down just a little bit so they can do their pictures. Sarah Ittner. Victoria Love. Haley Ferguson. Brittany Austin. Kelsey Wallace. Nicholas Overton. Haley Workman. Kaylee Hurley. Caitlin Atkins. Dakisha Reed. Bonilla. Maria Bonilla Olmos. Maya Chambers. Tayana Braxton. Cassandra Garrett. Autumn Holman. Patrice Peebles. Jennifer Underwood. Mercedes Bunch. Chaz Cook. Avery Kellett. Madison Powell. Connor Daniel. Anna Siegel. Christian Tanner. James Pulley. Madison Ezel. Caitlin Bowen. Gary Roberts. Samantha Arrington. William Watson. Miranda Moore. Nakia Shabinas. Jennifer Hammock. Grayson Hudson. Zoe Dunn. Madison Williams. Abby Thompson. Alyssa Berryman. Emmeline Wolf. Cody Campbell. Danielle Green. Brittany Hayes. Stephanie Gund. Summer Jones. Hunter Wright. Logan Tim. Noah Whitby. Zachary Blackburn. Richard Waters. Dinesha Davis. Kiera Mitchell. Timothy Sneed. Kaylee Cabrera. Daron Harvey. Jacqueline Gooden C. Gloria Staten. Noah Forbes. Brandon Rolfe. Robert Galden. Makai Brooks. Nadia Elisha. Tiana Bradley. Ayana Spees. Abigail Heath. Manira Fulani. Gloria Tuttle. Kirsten Daniel. Cole Philman. Tristan Stinson. Soren Johnson. Jalen Foster. Brandon White. Nia Lee. Madison Lehman. Jalen Hicks. Sabrina Davis. Emily Zincone. Alejandro Ochoa Guerrero. Landon Allgood. Brendan King. Andrew Nutter. Nathan Newcomb. Keely Downey. Ann Taylor Williamson. Jared Leda. Michaela Birch. Kendall Bowman. Casey Tharp. Maya Cypress. Jalea Boyd. Avante Walker. Tyreek Gillis. Caleb Green. Dylan Preston. Marquise Finney. Cheyenne Godwin. Doctor in the house, please. Doctor. Medical doctor. Is there a medical doctor available? Bobby, can you assist until we see a doctor? Right here. Sade Barnes.
Janie Simmons. Jackie Clay. James Bracy. Amy Sloan. Jerice Arrington. Ariana Edwards. This is a mother and son combo here. Talia Lee. Diamond Hobbs. Marika Powell. Markia, sorry. Alexis Carpenter. Yamisha Moore. Destiny Boone. Asaja Clements. Jennifer Gonzalez Rosales. Elizabeth Robinson. Tori Thomas. Kayvon Jordan. Jaquise Anderson. Malachi Grimes. Jaslyn Jefferson. Lena Clements. Bernetta Jones. Carolina Allen. Casey Little. Daniel Dianis. Madison Johnson. Lindsay Little. Taylor Moore. Brooke Bumgarden. Katie Clark. Jesse Lee. Elizabeth Moody. Jamal Lundy. Kaylee Cox. Caitlin Lynch. Cassandra Robinson. Dallas Basinger. Kennedy Hurt. Rachel Williams. Ayana Coleman. Tanasia Easter. Hennesses Martinez. Justin Wesson. Janiyah Badgett. Marquell Winfield. Shauna Lee. Deanna Walker. Denisha Green. Shayante Jones. Thomas Steger. Caitlin Amos. Catherine Clark. Elizabeth Crowder. Faith Harlow. Kara Ford. Caitlin Wiley. Andrew Pope. Eric Westerhoff. Cheryl K. Porch. Austin Hancock. Ryan Craighead. Brittany Tolbert. Terrell Bruce. Michaela Hips. Clifton Elam Jr. Naquan Jordan. Jesse Gay. Shiloh Turner.
Jordan King. Brianna Chapman. Takesha Folks. Sydney Mullins. How'd you know? Molly Kurzawa. Amy Kurzawa. Jeffrey Stanley. Melanie Graham. Emma Hart. Fallon Hawks. Samantha Bishop. Sarah Brown. Rachel Wells. Kendall Williams. Josiah Wilson. Damon Fields. Jonathan Pettis. Edwin Castillo. Austin Shook. Jacob Crenshaw. Travis Trent. Callie Tharp. Hannah Goldman. Jacob Barker. Dale Sturtevant II. William French. Robert Tyner. Gabriel Giammattio. Claire Morris. Jeremy Goodwin. Sophia Sherwood. Connor Cease. Eli Hudson. Overton Temple. Wyatt Yoder. Colby Bailey. Remington Martinez. April Wise. Ashley Parham. Benjamin Roberts. Matthew Poling. Cassidy Stokes. Alexis Warren. Tiffany Royal. Devin Reed Rivera. Damon Sawyer. Joshua Merritt. Jordan Mayo. Alyssa Phillips. Deanna Camp. Victoria Fenton. Grace Smalley. Matthew Lucy. Elise Jones. Thank you for that. Hannah Reamer. Lacey Lopez. Megan Williams. Malia Patton. Ethan Tobias. Congratulations. Dylan Ladd. Trayvon Smith. Christian Cruz. Good job, buddy. Good. Proud of you. Jason Duggar. Eris Allen. George Brown. Reality Ragsdale. Mackenzie Kidd. Kevin Taylor. Isaac Edwards. Robin Monroe. Drake Hupp. Kelly Barnett. Raekwon Faulkner. Chantel Hurt. Vanessa Graves. Ramia Epps. Precious Davis. Sakitha Davis. April Hayes. Kadisha Davis. Kayla Jarrett. Patricia Harris. Teresa Downey. Matthew Hamlet. Brian Craighead. Zachary Curry. Makasia Butts. Nicole Crawley. Lucretia Hudson. Heather Halls. Kiera Bolden. Ariel Folks. Jennifer Gordon. Megan Biddle. Kristen Rollins. Samantha Hudson. Candace Joyner. Jackie Ware. Casey Early. Stephen Franklin. Mandy Mackey. Jody Ziegler. Hannah Westbrooks. Joshua Turner. Tracy Tucker. Latrice Tucker. Kimberly Solomon. Deanna Robinette. Alexis Oliver. Dana Lax. Destiny Morgan. Derek Lee. Taylor Lucy. Kristen Moore. Heidi Peachy. Corey Morris. Tanya Powell. Amanda New. Kristen Lax. Patricia O'Brien. Taylor Jacobs. Melisha Ellsworth. Tamesia Moore. Jakasia Wilkins. Tajon Worrell. Isaiah Seaborn. Julius Eggleston. Daniel Davis. Dylan Wallace. Austin Gieseman. Lily Toombs. Jared Dawson. Walker Newcomb. Kirkland Toombs. Bryant Lockridge. Larkin Jackson. Carter Trammell. Shanika Hargrove. Jamise Mays. Ivy Watson. Tiana Featherstone. Yolanda Banks. Stephen Shackelford. Charles Hudson Jr. John Watts. Amaya Geek.
Katara Kane. Molly Smith. Rachel Reeves. Preston Logan. Jared Lax. Malik Gentry. Aishan Edmonds. Holly Wortham. Tamia Hurt. Marquita Goff. Kiera Johnson Galt. Briante Hatcher. Zayla Temple. Rashana Walton. Tia Squire. Charlotte Copeland. Jayla Watson. Michaela Morris. Quiana Wiley. Abrielle Johnson. Michaela Burnett. Chelsea Townsend. Chanel Reese. Ronmisha Wilkes. Makira Hubbard. Mumina Fulani. Charity Walton. Jamal Ross. Fasaya Jones. Kiera Spriggs. Alyssa Lawhorn. Mackenzie Fender. Kelly Farmer. Treyana Rouse. Kaya Sprouse. Madison Williams. Tiffany Lane. Caitlin O'Brien. Sakaya White. Ranisha Holman. Alyssa Gormas. JC Call. Jessica Oliver. Nakira Woodson. Allison Bagby. Emily Martinez Valles. Octavia Lindsay. Brianna Walters. Mia Garrett. Kanisha Cates. Fatima Laura Juarez. Kiana Pryor. Yasin Jones. Alexis Hudson. Caitlin Ames. Skylar Walker. Taylor Walker. Shania Gregory. Jacqueline Taylor. Mary Ellis Castillo. Maria Gazada Lugo. Destiny Segrist. Roger Curran. Hannah Park. I'm not sure. Candace Ragland. Taylor Bandy. Jessica Espinoza Albaran. Antonio Owen. Robin Jones. Kim Richardson. Michelle Justice Clary. Callista Stockner. Oscar Sustaita. Jashira Wortham. Joyce Nieto. Latasha White. Taisha Saunders. Nicole Everton. Jalen Walker. Kenneth Regans. Mattia Garrett. Leah Moxley. Takesha Chambers. Mary Love. Braden Trimble. Sophia Rumsey. Samantha Poole. Alexandria Ragland. Dee Rose. Kaylee Jones. Deontay Lee. Soraya Perkins. Talia Reed. Brianna Murphy. May Hamam. Tyasia Powell. Ashianda Wilfong Linder. Dajae Ferguson. Maurice Braxton. Fold that down. Tyler Davis. Matthew Ragland. Tracy Cruz. Esha Blanding. Christian Jackson. Nathaniel Dickens. Shalane Sykes. Zachary Dickens. Tyler Hines. Adam Shelton. Whitney Russell. Shakila Terry.
Won't you join me in one last salute to the class of 2019? I can start to feel a breeze blowing up a little bit. So let's not delay any longer. We'll go ahead and stand for the recessional. Thank you all for your attention today.